Hi there, this is Beth from the Sterling Public Library, and I'm here to talk to you about a couple more books in our young adult collection. So the first one I want to talk to you about, the new one, is called In the Same Boat by Holly Green. So this book, wait, let me read you the first line. The first line is, "The green glow on the watch taped to the front of my canoe cuts through the darkness." So this book features a 265-mile canoe race, and the book calls it the Texas River Odyssey, but it's actually based on a real race called the Texas River Safari, which is in fact a 265-mile canoe race, and the people who do it are kind of crazy, I think. Anyway, the reason I was interested in this book is because my son-in-law actually participated in the Texas River Safari this summer, and so yeah, I was pretty interested in trying to read this. So, and it turns out this book is pretty good. So Sadie is the narrator. Nope, this is Sadie over here. And she, her grandfather, her father, her mother, her brother, they've all competed in this race before, and they're all kind of, especially her father is a bit fanatic about it. And the year before this book takes place, she and her father are a team, and before they finish the race, Sadie makes mistakes, she gets hurt, and they have to quit the race. And her father is really disappointed, and she feels bad. And anyway, a year later, she's going to compete. She really wants to finish it to prove to her father that she can do it. And she's competing with her brother as a team this time. Only the day before the race, her brother bails on her for a better team that he thinks he might do better at. And so she's really disappointed. But then her childhood friend, Cully, volunteers to team up with her and compete with the race. Now, they were best friends when they were kids, but when they were 11, their fathers had a falling out, and as a result, they ended up having a falling out, and so they've been kind of enemies ever since. So what better way to work through a bunch of baggage but participating in a 3-day grueling, exhausting, no sleep kind of yucky race. But anyway, the book was a lot of fun. There's a bit of technical information about, everything that happens in the race. So there's that whole adventure vibe to it. But it's also really about friendship, it's about family, and there's a teeny bit of romance. Although we have it in the romance genre, but romance is really kind of a small part of it. But it's a really good book, and it was a lot of fun reading about this horrible race, although some people really like it. Anyway, there's a good one. That one's new. The other one I want to talk to you about is a little bit older. It's called Goose Chase, and it's by Patrice Kindl. This was published in 2010. The first line is, "The king killed my canary today." So this is a bit of a fractured fairy tale, although it's not based on any particular fairy tale. So Alexandria is the main character, and she's just a poor goose girl, humble, she's happy the way she is, and she rather grudgingly helps an old crone one day, and the crone turns out to grant her gifts of beauty and wealth. And at first she's kind of excited, but then it ends up being not a good gift, because now there's a cruel king and a foolish prince that both want to marry her, and they've locked her in a tower until she decides which one, and she's not really interested in either. But luckily, her geese are magical geese, and they help her escape, and she goes on a bit of an adventure. So there's lots of fun, lots of shenanigans, a little bit of romance. It's just a really, really fun book. If you like fairy tales and you like spoofs on fairy tales, give this one a try. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a good week.